Oh, I'm early. What's up, man? I was debating. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And then I was like, well, someone's already waiting, so let's do this. Let me get some stuff together real quick. What's up? Show you what we got going on. All right, just got in some screens, some stuff from Total Link Solutions over here. Screen print job that I got to do. Look at Belle. She's over here printing DTF. And sell these over at the vinyl stand.
New color.
New color.
2 new colors.
Fuchsia. Wisconsin. Stay warm. Stay warm. White. She's
New color.
blue. The process. Right, so you guys know, if you guys seen the video that I did a while back, we made some sheets. Made a whole bunch of sheets like this. Vancouver, Washington. Stay warm. You guys stay warm. It's cold in Georgia, so I bet you it's really cold over there. So what we're gonna be doing tonight is I'm attempting patches, right? I've already done one. So what they do, so say it's like this, you could sprinkle them on a shirt and press it onto a shirt to give it an effect. Give it some kind of effect, right? That's what people are doing with them. So we're gonna do, hat just fell. We're gonna be doing these right here. It's applique, it's just this piece right here. I did these yesterday. I'll show you these. And I gotta do 6 more for them. It's my first time doing these, look at this. They came out okay. I just don't like the white border. So this time, Angel, what's up? So this time, whenever we did it, I had the digitizer do it different. So we're gonna be using a, no I don't. What we're gonna be doing, I can show you though. I'll show you in a minute. I got plenty of scrap shirts here. So this is the plastic bag that we're gonna be using. And then it makes it very, very easy to just rip this off. So if you look at this one, right, you look at the edge of this one, you don't see that white, except right here. I think I lined it up wrong. But if you look at the rest of this, there's no white outline like this. I didn't use a black patch, let me show you, because some people are probably like, well, you use the black patch. Or you use black twill, right? And I glued it. Because you gotta glue it. It's weird because I was iffy about it. Hopefully I can get this to come off. I just gotta break it a little bit. See, there it is. Alright, so there you can see. It's white twill under it, right? So, let me see. This is what we're going to be doing. All of this mess right here. So let's change our hoop size. Fits within the hoop. We'll do our eggs. We'll escape it. We'll lock our machine or put it into embroidery status. Do a trace. Make sure they all fit. And it looks like they all fit. So, select my colors now. Where's my paper at? So whenever you get something digitized, it comes with one of these right here. Right, so we're gonna go white, white. So white is 15, 15. So 15, 15. And then we're gonna go 3 is black, 6, 6 is green, and then 3 is black again. So we're good, we hit okay. Did our trace, we're good, so we should be able to hit start. So I have it on automatic manual, right? So it's automatically, whenever I whenever I start it, it's gonna start stitching, and then it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop after it, and then I gotta manually start it again. So let's do this first one. My thread came off. Fix that real quick. Stuck on something. Oh, there it is right there. Somehow it looped over. Not sure how that happened. Rethread it. So all the fun stuff when it comes to embroidery, right? Thread breaks, needle breaks, right? So we should be good. Whenever the machine stops like this, you always have to put this to red. Once it's beeping red, you hit start again. What the heck? Switch. Why are you coming off on me like that? It's because we're live, right? I just stitched it and it worked just fine. You go live and it wants to act up. All right, let's do this again. I slowed it down. It was like at 900. Slow it down to probably 780. Trim it. And y'all got a good view right there. Oh, all right, let's do this again. Good to go. Probably was, man. It's always operator error. So look, it's stitching out. So it's gonna stitch out this line right here. That's just the outline of what we're gonna be doing. So it should do 6 of these. So there's one. See, and it shouldn't have did that one. So I'm gonna stop that one. That should have been our second stitch whenever we did our so this is weird now because it should have went to the next hand. So let me forward this. This is gonna be something that you see. So I didn't stitch this one out all the way. So I didn't. This is like what you have to tell your digitizer to fix whenever you're doing something like this, right? Dang, that went fast. So what I'm doing is I'm coming here and I'm skipping over it. And slow this down. All right, so let's do this. So you have to put this back on stop, right? Stop, red, stitch our second one. See, because this second line that's here should be the next one for this trash bag. Yeah, you can. So with these that I just did, I didn't put the adhesive backing on the back of this. But if it was on there, you can easily just heat press it to there. You know what I mean? And skip that. Whenever Blake comes see me, I'm here. Then you could just, if I put that adhesive on the back of it, you're able to then heat press it. You know what I mean? Onto whatever you want to heat press it to. But being that I didn't put it on there, you know what I mean? The guy that wanted these was like, it's all right, I have my own stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. I grabbed the water earlier. What did I do with it? Is that it? Sup, Belle? She's been doing DTF prints all day. She's been doing, let me show you what she's been doing. Oh, I gotta go stop it because it's not gonna stop. You can always use a heat gun. Les, what's up? What's up? So let's see, we're gonna skip this one. See, this is pain in the butt. But I didn't, whenever I did this big one, I didn't, like, I'm not gonna test something this big. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna run 6 patches just to see if they run right. You know what I mean? So we'll come back to the other part. All right, so let's go ahead, stop, add it. It's gonna skip. I have the 330 TX Plus from Omni. The 330 TX, I can show. Let me finish this part real quick, and then I'll show it to you. Lily, what's up? So it's moving on to the next one. And what sucks is, Rudy, what sucks is whenever I do the trash bag way, when we do the trash bag way next, I'm gonna have to also skip this all over again. So that sucks. But it's laying down. Our first one. But you guys are seeing it for real, like for real. No editing, none of that crap, right? If it works, it works. If not, you're gonna see it right here. Slow down. Look, I have it on fast, so it goes like super fast. Back it up right there. All right, so then we can hit this, put that back to stop, do our last one. Did any of y'all go to the ISS show? Rudy, what's up? So yeah, Mike, it's the 330 TX Plus. I'll show you after this. let me finish this last one real quick. Wish I could have went, but right. So when that's done, we could take this off of here, right? And here's the crazy part. Let's see. What? Yeah. Let me show them real quick. Got new stuff in today, so we sell a ton of hoodies here, and we had to order a whole bunch of more. This is the one I have. Yeah, that's what Rye was saying. Not many vendors were out there. So, yeah, and then I have the heated platen to go with it so that as it's printing it, it could dry it. I don't have to wait 30 minutes to put it under the press. But here's how they're coming out. $36 to do. She's what, 15 in? Did you want me to keep doing them or just wait till tomorrow? All right. I got to screen print all this crap too. That's what those screens are for that I was doing earlier. All right, so here's the fun part. Right? So this, it's crazy. It's gonna blow your mind, but you take it out of there. And then we're going to, I wish it would have stitched better, right? The way it's supposed to. We're gonna use this trash bag right here. To do this. Now to get it tight, because you want to make sure this thing is tight, because you don't want your image to be loose. This is where I would edit it and show you the final product, right? Right, so that's good. Nice and tight. So what this is going to do is it's going to, I'm going to put it back into the machine. I'm going to put it back into the machine and we're going to stitch to this now. So here's where I was telling you we have to go through this because it's not digitized right. Okay. This is weird because I'm trying to find where it's not blue. See how it's blue? Because it changes colors on me. So that should be our first one. Let's see. They're like, ripped the bag there, didn't even trim it. Look, didn't even trim it, just ripped the bag. All right, let me re-thread this real quick. Embroidery on a trash bag. What y'all think about that? Embroidery on a trash bag, right? I think what I'm gonna do, so I have to keep going back and forth with this, is I'm just gonna run the whole thing together. If I just do them both together, the outline will still be there. I don't know where to put it. You know what I mean? That's a weird spot right there. For some reason, it's not trimming it right there, and that's what's making the it's not trimming it right there, and it's making the thread stick. So that's weird. It's been in the same spot on both of these, so. See what happens. See, that's the inside outline that I want, not the whole. The whole. See how there's two sides to it? See how there's one here, and there's two. Gotta love it. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Can you lock the door when you leave? See that one little spot? It didn't do it on the other one though. That's what's weird about what it's doing with this one. So I'm just floating it. It's called floating. Float over the image till I get it where I want it. And then is doing that because I'm forgetting to do this. What's up, Kimmy? Richard, what's up? No, I'm gonna stick this on, I'm doing patches. So this is just giving me an outline of where I'm gonna stick this in a second. So I still gotta cut these out of here too. I think my needle's crooked. Let me check it. So this is a 17. There's different size needles, right? We're using on this one. Maybe you can see it. Let's see if I focus. This is a size 17. I mean a 75. So I'm gonna switch it to a 65, which is sharper and thinner. And when your needle is slightly crooked, it will do this to it. Let me move my hand. It'll do this. So if your needle's slightly crooked, it'll shred it like that. Just the way it is. But I'm putting, this is just an outline to show me where to glue my patches so that whenever we do our applique, we know where they're going. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah. How much?
Well, because if you want to find this, I don't want to say numbers out loud.
Yeah, give me a second. So this needle's doing way better. The other one was probably worn out. Who knows? That's what happens to needles. Needles get old and they will run out, mess up. Right. All right, so this is our last one. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I have to cut these. What's up? William, let me get to that. So William said, how do you learn about embroidery? It's trial and error. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing right now. Same thing, you know what I mean? It's all about You have to get a machine. You have to learn it. You know what I mean? It's been January 31st will be a year that I've had this machine, and I'm not going to tell you it's been the best. Learning the easiest learning curve. You know what I mean? There's a learning curve with everything that you do. A lot of people want to get into screen printing. They give it a try and then they give it up right away because they find out that there's a lot of work that goes into it. You know what I mean? It's all about learning embroidery is about learning your tension, the different types of threads you can use. Whenever I first started, PS Designs, what's going on? Whenever I first started, I was like, well, I'm gonna get into embroidery. I'm gonna get the 15 needle. I'm gonna put 15 different colors up there. And it's not about having 15 different colors up there. It's about knowing your thread weights, right? The lower the thread weight, the thicker it is. It starts at a 60 weight. Starts at a 40, 60, and I think 80. And I use 40 weight. And the way you can tell the difference is the 40 weight is what I'm using on this. The spools are longer, right? And then when you go to a thinner thread, the spools are small, right? So I can show you what I'm talking about. So on this wall right here, I'm in the process of ordering every single color that Madeira carries, right? So it's already set up. Like this is my whites and blacks. I've already ordered every single color of gray that they have, and I've ordered the golds and some of the other colors that they have. But from here all the way down to there and across here is going to be every color that they carry, right? So these right here are 40. See how it says number 40? So that's a 40 weight, right? All these little ones, let me find because some of these are 40 weights too. But if you order the Madeira, because I order a lot of Madeira, this one right here. So like this one, right? See, this is a Madeira thread. So this one is a 60 weight, so it's thinner. And that's when you want to do, when you're doing fine details, stuff, little letters, that's when you want to get into smaller thread, right? Because you want to keep that detail of little letters. So here's what we're doing, right? So now I have to go in here and cut all these out. So as close to the edge as I can, so that when we go back and embroider on this, it's going to do it right on that line. So the first stitch that we did an outline on the twill. I'm using twill. And I'm using thick twill. I'm using thick twill so I don't have to use a backing. Bye, can you lock the door? Mm-hmm. Thanks. All right. So this is what's going to take the longest. She's so dumb. And then you want to make sure you get as close to that thread, like I said, because you don't want none of it sticking out whenever you go to embroider it, right? So you got to make sure. Jose, what's up, man? Trying to do these patches. Trying to do some patches tonight. Moving to Dallas, Prosper, Texas. This was from a show that I went to in Dallas. What year does it say? Probably like 3 years ago. I went to a show over there. Like the show that they just had. They used to have the ISS show. We went to one in Dallas. And that's where I got this shirt from. Jose, what's up, man? trying to do these patches for this customer that came in wanting patches. They ordered 5. They ordered 10 actually. 10 patches and two sheets of DTF prints of the same image. But he wanted to give some patches a try. So I had never done patches before. I've always had the stuff to do the patches, but I've never done it. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I could do it. And here I am doing it. Right? I showed him these. And he loved them. Right? This is the first one we did. This is the one we're doing right now. So it's an applique. The green is this green that is on here is flock material. So let's finish getting this. This is what I hate. This is why I gave up weeding, because I hated doing stuff like this. Maybe use a laser. I don't know. Hopefully I cut these right, because I'm trying to do them in a hurry, because it was probably boring. But if you guys got any questions about embroidery besides the learning curve, you know what I mean? Learning your tension, learning your thread, learning how your machine works is the biggest thing, right? Like you guys know, Rai has the Melco machine. I'm pretty sure if I went to go use his machine, I wouldn't know what I was doing. If he was using my machine, he would probably be like, dude, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's all, you have to learn your machine. You know what I mean? Everybody's machine is going to be different. Even though, like, even if I got another Ricoma machine, right, another MT1501, say I got another one eventually to speed up the process, they're both going to be different. You know what I mean? They might be identical twins because they're both the MT1501, but they're still going to be different in their own ways. You know what I mean? So you have to learn your own process. Learn your machine, how it works best for you. Same just like screen printing. You know what I mean? I can screen print. Other people can screen print. People will ask me, why do I push? Why don't I pull? And same thing for them. Like, why do you pull? Why don't you push? You know what I mean? Or you get a better print whenever you pull. You get, I don't know, I get a good print when I push, so what's the difference? You know what I mean? Do what's best for you in the long run, you know what I mean? Whatever, hey, if the customer cannot tell if you're pushing or you're pulling. Just know that. You know what I mean? If the print looks good, then by all means, hey, when the customer comes in, they open up that box, that package, and they got a smile on their face, it's all worth it. You're like, yep, I did it right. I did what I was supposed to do for them. For me, that's what it's about. David Moffitt, what's up? Get the good ones? What do you mean get the good ones? Yeah, I signed up for the next trade show, November. Nice. Maybe I'll be out of the Army by then. And I would like to go to another trade show. You know what I mean? Especially now that I have, like when I went to the first trade show, I just went there to meet Rye Beats and some other people that were there. Juan from Liberty Graphics. I met a couple other people that were there. Not too sure of his name. But you know, it's always good to go out there and actually meet the people that you communicate with online. You know what I mean? And that's what it was for me. You know what I mean? To go out there and meet. The t-shirt chick. I went out there, I met her. We hit it off, we were cool. And Rye Beats, it's always been my dude. You know what I mean? I don't like him anymore, but no, I'm just kidding. That's my dude, man. Rye Beats. We're both Perez's. I don't know how he's a Perez when he's a Filipino, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? we're homeboys now. And we've only seen each other like once. We've only like in November, that the show that we went to here, that was the only time that we had ever hung out. You know what I mean? It was at that show. But I would love to just like if I would have went to that show, I'm pretty sure we would have hung out afterwards. You know what I mean? Or whatever. It would have been cool. You know what I mean? To go out there and just chill, get away from. I love all of this, but sometimes you just gotta get away from it. You know what I mean? This everything that I do, I love what I do, and I love all the pressure of all the jobs that we have. Um, but sometimes it's good to get away from it all. Someone said, "Be careful what you wish for," and I was like, "Whatever, dude. That's what I want." And then sometimes I'm like, got too much work, man. All right, finally, cut all these. All right, so we got 6 of them, but we're only doing. So I can't find my tripod, and it really makes me mad because I wanted to show you what I'm about to do. Right. So as you can see, our fingers are on here, right? Go that way. All right, so we're here. So what I'm going to do is take these. How's it? Where are you from, Hawaii? I'm going to put these on here. Frankie from Hawaii. What island are you on, Frankie? I was on Oahu. I was on Oahu for 3 years and I loved it. So I'm going to use some Loctite that has orange ink on it, and now it's all over my hands. Look at this. Hopefully it comes out. Oahu, nice. I was on Schofield Barracks for 3 years. I loved it when I was over there. So I'm gonna put some of this glue on the back of this, right? Hopefully this works. Hey, we're trying this together, right? We're trying this together. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on here. I did some Instagram stories yesterday, and some people were like, why don't you do the trash bag thing? Kahlua, nice. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys, you girls, whoever's tuned in, appreciate you. I had a couple people tell me how come I wasn't using a trash bag. And I was like, this is my first time doing patches. I don't even know what I'm doing. I said I had a customer come in here. They wanted them done. So I'm just trying to wing it. You know what I mean? Try to make it happen so I can figure out if it's going to work out for me or not. You know what I mean? I think this thing is like super clogged. Let me see if I have some more. All right, so I don't have any more. So what I'm gonna use is some mayo. Yep, mayo. No, it's not mayo. It's what I use when I screen print. Those of you that follow me know I use mayo. So hopefully it'll get tacky and it'll stick. We'll see. Dang it. Guess I should have thought this through, right? Before I started this live. This thing's like super clogged. We're gonna make it happen though. Not, we'll use tape. We'll use some tape and we'll get it done. That's all I care about. Getting it done so I can get it to the customer. Fred, what's up? Waldo, I'm making patches. Trying to. I've only done a couple of them, and the first ones I did came out like this with the white outline. So then someone was like, screen opener. I think I just read. Well, you know what? It might have came in today. It might be in those boxes over there. This sucks. Being out of glue. I wonder if I have web spread. Let me check. I found one. I don't know why I have this, but I found one. And it's working. Good. Sweet. So we'll see how these come out now. Put a cap. With some, I just ordered a bunch of supplies from Screen Print Direct. I mean, Total Ink Solutions. So that stuff should be there somewhere. I just ordered some bigger screens too, because I've always had the regular standard size screens, and I was like, let me upgrade to the bigger ones, 20 by 28. I don't like the way this looks. Nasty. All right, so we're good. Whatever. We don't work. We do it again, right? We'll see what happens. So we're gonna go. So we're hitting. It's gonna go to number 3, which should be black next. Why? Okay, let it run its course. With one little stitch, unless that's supposed to hold it, I don't know. Stop! It didn't cut it. This is horrible. All right, let's start this one. Nope. I like missed the whole thing right there. So I guess for me, I should just stick to doing them this way. Because this is like, oh, look at this. Trying to figure out patches, man. Got people that want patches. Let's see what it does. Maybe I'll get it. Vanessa, what's up? Oh, it looked like it got it. I still do a lot of both, man. I do, so if I'm doing, I'll do like today we did probably 70 sheets of DTF, and I have like an order of shirts that's way more than that. You know what I mean? So I do a lot more screen printing still. That looks good. Maybe it's gonna work out. Who knows? We'll see. These are not sticking. Look at this. That one's good. That one's somewhat good. That looks good though. Yeah. So, so David, I'm using. So yesterday when I did this, right? I did these all on twill, right? I did this all on twill, and then I had to go back and I had to cut these out, right? And then if you can see the edge of them, I mean, it don't look bad. You know what I mean? It doesn't look bad, right? But I just don't like the way it looks. Someone sent me a message and was like, do your tack stitch, cut them out, put them on a trash bag, and then do it, and then you end up with something like this, right? Where you don't see the white poking through. And then the good thing is it's not time consuming because you just pop it out when it's done, right? So like this piece here, when it's done, I just pull it off. So we'll see how the rest of these come out. We'll see. These are what's scaring me, because look. A good place to purchase hats, S&S Activewear. If you can get an account with S&S Activewear, go with them. But it's all your preference, you know what I mean? I say S&S. See, I have all my hats, and then I have a whole bunch of them. Those are trucker hats. These are Richardson hats. I just got in. Let me show you the Richardson hats I just got in today. I've been waiting forever for these to come in stock. Look at this. I've been waiting forever to these come in stock. I got 10 of them now. And I got the all black ones too. Let me show you. The all black ones. All black. I ordered 10 of those too. So it's all about hats are so hard to get, right? I search S&S, and whenever I see them, something in stock, I'll just order them. So I just ordered a whole bunch of these. For what? I don't know. I just ordered them. Let me show you what else. You know, it's a hefty one. So see, look, it's these right here. Hefty. But it is a hefty. Ultra strong, but then again, it's got that stretchy material in it. So it's my first time trying it. Trial and error. We learn from it and we grow from it, right? Are they pop out really good? And it's real stable. Yeah, so I'm giving it a try. See how they come out. My first time. Hey, I appreciate your order, man. Texas Q, I appreciate you ordering those DTF prints. Let me see. Hey, Hey, how's it going? How much do you charge for packs? So it all depends on the stitch count. For these, and it's still up in the air. These are, like I say, these are my very first patches that I'm doing. So I think these I'm charging them $6 a piece. there's 6,000 stitches in it, so I'm charging them $6 a piece. I don't know. You know what I mean? I usually charge by the stitch count. So anything under, so I charge by the stitch count, right? So anything under 5,000 stitches is $10 automatically, right? That includes the digitizing and the embroidery, right? It's small. It's usually a name, so I'll charge $10 for that. Anything over 10,000 stitches is $1 per thousand, if that makes sense. So let me see. So here's the one I'm doing right now. So I'm charging them $6 for this. I'm charging them $6 for this, right? So there's 5,000 stitches in that, and then I'm putting some flock vinyl on it too. So I had to buy a sheet of this, $8, right? For a 15 by 20, so it's this big, but I'm only using this much, and I'm charging like $1 for that, right? And then when you get done, you heat press this, and it'll look like that. Yeah, I wanted to get back to your question. I didn't pass it up on purpose. These right here, I didn't tell you, but these I'm charging them. This one has 8,400 stitches in it for this one, right? And I'm charging them $8 a patch. $8. I don't know. I'm still new to it, the whole thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe that may be too much. You know what I mean? $8 a patch may seem a lot. I don't know. If you guys out there do patches, give your insights and let people know what you do or how you charge. You know what I mean? Something like this, if I was doing like thousands of them, would you charge $8 a patch? No. You know what I mean? This could easily be a $2, $3 patch. Look, I just missed all right there. Dang it! I'll have to go buy some more glue tomorrow. But I finally ordered some. I was telling you, let me open them real quick so I could degrease them tomorrow. So these are the new screens I'm going to start ordering. These right here. Those compared to those. Not much bigger, but a little bit bigger. That's what I was looking up some videos on patches today too, because I knew I was going to try to attempt them. And they said be careful with the glue, because it will gunk up the needle or whatever. Open. Let's see what I got. Man, I'm sorry, I don't have my dang tripod. So this is like horrible. Getting car sick. Y'all probably getting car sick, huh? So I ordered some PMI tape because I ran out of it. Ink remover. Screen opener. I ordered 2 of those. I don't like using these, but they were all out of what I wanted. And then some Total Ink Sexier Emulsion. Okay? Sexier Emulsion. This is the one I like to use. Yeah, this one. This is my favorite one to use, a 480 screen opener. My favorite. But I usually get it from TechSource, and they were all out. So I was telling Lou, so I usually order from TechSource because I like their stuff. And he was like, whoa, I'm going to have to start getting it now. So that one is off right there. This one is just floating. This one actually came out good for not watching it. I was worried about that. But this looks like crap. This looks like crap. That looks like crap. I gotta check that out. I was like, let me just get on here live and do a video on patches and make every single mistake that I can live, right? Let's do this. But it's running good. The machine's running real good. Here's my wall. I got 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one over there. I've ordered a bunch of these. What is it? Hoop Tech hoops. You just got here. I was telling them I'm trying to order. I'm not trying to. I'm gonna order every single. Hold on. Let me line this up. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to do this without getting my hand stuck in the needle, right? So let's do this. See what happens. I just tapped on there now. That would suck to get a needle in the finger live, right? Some of y'all probably want that to happen. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing us. Everyone has different... That's what I'm saying. This is my first time doing it. Last night, when I did it, I just did it straight up on the twill. This is the twill that I'm using. I have black one and I have white. I was using the white twill. I just hooped the white twill on there. I put the white twill on here, and then when I was done, the way I cut these out earlier, I did the same thing, and I cut them out. And I showed the customer these. I said, this is how it came out. He was like, I love it. Where's the thimble? That won't work, man. That won't work. I'll go right through it. I got a whole box. I got it in my pocket. Hold on, let me grab this thimble real quick. Let me grab this charger before we end up dying over here. Well, we're at 41%. We're good. Appreciate that, Female Hustle Inc. So it's not done yet. We still got to do. We still gotta do the green, and then we gotta do those 3 X's right there. So this one, for not being stuck in there, I should have just did them all like that. That one came out the best. So this one, somewhat on there. I'm gonna do this one myself again in a minute. Oh, it looks like it's gonna miss it right there. We'll see. And anywhere that it did miss, it's going to be my fault because I cut it. Whenever I was trimming it, I cut it too small. But it is what it is. That's what I'm using. For those of you that don't know, I use the Ricoma MT1501. That's it. We do a lot of work. I do a lot of work with this thing. It's crazy. All right, let me line this one up. Okay, I'm gonna put you down again. I gotta do this. Make sure it does it right. I think it's good. See. So Fred, you said yeah, but if you get that plastic, like the plastic for, like people use for gardening, was that what you're talking about? Help me out. I'm learning this. 480 rules. Yeah, 480 is the best, Wes. Understand him. Yeah, that's David said 18 by 24, same as the platinum. That's why I went with it, because it's the same size as it. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to do. Let me show you what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to do some cheerleader shirts. So I'm getting ready to do this one right here. And as you can see, this is smaller than the actual. I have it pulled up farther than the platinum is. You know what I mean? But this is my white underbase. This is my gold. This is only like 30 shirts for this one. The big one is all this. You guys know I got a contract with the Bulls Soccer League over here. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. Like grandma's kitchen table. I got a contract with the Bulls Soccer League, so I got a lot of stuff to do for them that they need by this weekend. That looks good though. Missed it there, but figuring it out. Yes, sir. All day. Sit out here, money working. He said, what it's about, right, Donald? Donald Hollingsworth has a YouTube channel. He put out a video today talking about when you're using the water soluble stuff, like how to get it off really easy. He used a steamer with a brush, and it worked good. So I need to go get me I have a steamer, but I don't have the brush on it. All right, so now it's going to number 6. So number 6 is going to do 6 and 6. 6 is green, right? That one right there. So this, you could program all of this to look like all of that, but as soon as you take something off of there for another job, you have to reprogram that number again. So I don't even mess with it. Leave it as is. All right, so we still need 13,000 stitches. All right, so now it's going to do our green. Dang it! The thread wasn't in there. I just set it up again. So let me re-thread it. My fingers are all sticky now from this adhesive, the spray glue, whatever it is. Look, the thread's sticking to my fingers. Did anybody try to win the free Jet 330 from the show? Let me clean this. Alright, so while that's doing that, I'm gonna take this off of here. Anybody try to win that free Jet 330 TX? It was just a free Jet 330. Omni gave one away yesterday, that's all I was asking. If anybody was on their live to try to win it, I was there. I was watching it, but the thing about it is, his rules were, if you had already won something during the other 2 days, you couldn't win on the third day. So if you won one day, you couldn't win the next 2 days, or whatever it was, right? And then on the third day, he gave away the free Jet 330. Anybody that had won couldn't win. And if you already owned the free Jet 330, you couldn't win either. So I couldn't win no matter what. So I couldn't win either. It's all good. Congrats to the late. I was just asking if anybody tried to win the free Jet 330 that Omni gave away yesterday. You guys didn't know they were live. They did like a virtual 360. They did a virtual 360 while they were at the show, and they were giving away one of those machines. They were giving away something every day. So now it's going to come back up here. Trying to look it through the camera, and then I'm trying to make sure I have this in the right place without getting my finger embroidered. Good. All right, so that's the applique process right there, right? So what you can do now is I want to take all of these off of here. All right, Donald, no problem. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna get out of here too. 'Cause we got some stuff that we gotta do for the vinyl stand. But yeah, so we got that on there. You can hit this little button right here that shows the out button, and make sure you want to make sure that your thread is trimmed, because if you don't, it's gonna pull all the way out. So we're gonna hit that, and it's gonna bring it all the way out. And then see if I can do this. See if I can set this up somewhere because I don't have my tripod. Well, I don't have it. So what I want to do is I'm gonna put you guys down. So I'll put this right here, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to start pulling this applique out of here, and then it pulls the patch off. You know what I mean? I'll show you what I'm doing after I get this off. So buy you some good scissors like this. The applique, well, this flock should just rip off, right? And this is going to be very tedious because it's little pieces. I'm just going to get as close as I can. And then when it's done, I'll look at what needs to be done and get it out of there before I heat press it on. Here's what I'm going to do. So here's one thing you could do is you could take this off, right? As long as you don't move this arms around, everything is still registered, right? Everything is still registered. Everything is still good until if you move those arms. If you move those arms, you're going to jack up the whole registration on where you're at, right? So make sure you don't do that. But you can bring it out the way I did so you can see what you're doing. So what I'm trying to do is get it like this now. Like, you gotta tear all this stuff off of here. Cut it, whatever I gotta do to get it off. Without ripping the patch off the actual plastic bag. Most Seth, you didn't have to do that. Mad respect, been showing us how to do things. Appreciate that, man. But you didn't have to do it, but I do appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a journey. Stay tuned. I appreciate you staying tuned this long. I've kind of abandoned YouTube lately because we've just been so busy. But I'll shoot a video and then it'll be forever. Like I have a Christmas video that I did for a drum line, and I still haven't even put it out yet. So when I put it out, it's gonna have like Christmas music and stuff. It's just been hard, you know what I mean? Because everything that I have going on with life, I guess, and then doing this, I've abandoned YouTube. I've abandoned like the vinyl stand because my wife runs a vinyl stand. So it's like hers, you know what I mean? But we take care of it. Yeah, I try to. That's why I tend to do a lot of those Instagram stories, YouTube stories. I'll do something on Instagram, on those Instagram stories, and then I'll save it to my camera, and then I'll go back and post them on YouTube stories. So you'll probably see both of them. You'll probably see one on one, and then the same thing again on YouTube, because that's what I do. Because I'm just like, I try to keep my watch time up. You know what I mean? I still get good views. I still get all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But it's not like it was when I was doing it from home. And it's hard to film in the store because then people are constantly coming in here. And if they're not in here, if there is nobody in here, and I decide, okay, I'm gonna film, then all of a sudden someone will come in here, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try no more. We're trying to film some content with B-Flex because we got the Flex press over at the vinyl stand. It's a crafting press. It's a little 15 by 15. And I've been trying to do a video for that, and I haven't been able to do that either. But once I do this full time, I'm gonna schedule a day to where I can just have a day to where I can do videos. Have a day to where I can get to the vinyl stand and do stuff at the vinyl stand. Because right now it's hard to. He said, been meaning to drive down. Let me know if you come down. Let me know because I'll make it. I like to if people come down to the vinyl stand, and they drive away a while to get here. I like to meet them over there and then make it worth your while you're there. You know what I mean? If I can, you come down, I give you a discount or whatever for driving down. We're giving away a 5-in-1 heat press this month from the vinyl stand. But the thing about it is you have to be a local customer. We're doing anybody that comes in and spends more than $20, they get their name put into a raffle, into a pot, and at the end of the month, I think February 1st. So I did it. I didn't do it the best. It's whatever. These patches aren't going to be. These aren't going to be something that I'm going to give them. But we'll figure it out. All right. So then once you got it back like this, what we're going to do is push it back, and it's going to go back to the exact same spot that it stopped at. So it's going to finish with number 3, which is black. So eventually I want to get back on YouTube. I want to do like a monthly giveaway to where I'm not going to give away a heat press. I'm not going to give away something like that. But we'll make it something to where it's worth for you guys for watching, for subscribing, right? Of course, we make money off of YouTube by doing this, right? So I think the money that I make off of YouTube is money that I make off of YouTube, right? And what I want to do now is I want to give some of that money, maybe like $100, right? We'll do a giveaway. There's not going to be no specific day when we do that giveaway. It'll just be $100, and then I'll just cash out you the $100, and then you can do what you want with it. Or maybe we'll just do like a $100 gift card to the vinyl stand, right? I will give the vinyl stand $100, and then you can order whatever you want for $100, and then go from there, right? So give us stuff we can make and show what we. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that's what we'll probably do, right? It'll be we'll do like a giveaway per month, right? Maybe $50 to $100, more leaning towards the $100, right? And it's gonna be a $100 gift card to the vinyl stand, right? And then you can simply just go to the vinyl stand, order $100 worth of product, and it's gonna be on me, right? I don't take from my store. One thing I don't do is I do not take from my store. I went and I bought this the other day, glow in the dark, and I pay actual price. Because the last thing I want to do is take from my store, and then when something goes bad, I'm gonna be the one that's saying, why is it not working out, right? And it's because I'm taking my own product, so I don't do that. So I will pay for it, right? From Hard and Hustle Printing, we will pay for your $100 purchase over there at the vinyl stand, right? So know that. We'll start that in February. The way it came out, not too bad. So those of you that have never tried out the B-Flex give me 5, right? Or the puff material or the specialty material or anything that we carry over there at the vinyl stand, right? We got a bunch of stuff, new stuff that is in there, and sublimation stuff, tons and tons of stuff, right? We carry all this vinyl over there. This is just a backdrop. When I was doing videos, I'll use that as my backdrop, right? But we carry all this vinyl plus more, right? And then we got the puffy material in there. We've been out of red forever. I just ordered some, so it's going to be coming in. We'll be having the red back in there. But let's do it. We'll do it every month. It's not going to be a set time, right? Because then we'll do a live video, and people know, oh, Joe's going to do his giveaway on the 10th of every month. And then on the 10th of every month, everybody wants to tune in, right? And then on the 20th, nobody wants to tune in. So just know that, right? So you don't have to even know when it's coming up, right? You gotta subscribe, click that bell so you'll be notified, right? Look at that. That's what my daughter's been telling me. She's like, Dad, she's like, we need to put your stuff online. And I'm like, I ain't got time for that. She's like, we need to put your merchandise online so that people can order it. And I'm like, I don't have time. Like, I have some designs that I want to, like, not really saying like a brand, but with some sayings on it, hardness of printing, so that I can do it. I order hats just to have hats. I do have hats online. Eventually, I'll get to where you can order a hat. Say you wanted to order this hat, or you wanted to order my colors, right, red and black, right? You wanted to order this, and then you could pick how you wanted it. But I want to make it different. Like, this design is cool. This is cool, but not everybody wants that big puffy thing, right? People want smaller ones. I got another one here somewhere. I have a pink hat here somewhere. It was here. But it's this same design right here, but it's just on the corner right here, like a little tiny one. All right. Mosef, appreciate you stopping in. I don't know if you're leaving, but I appreciate you, and I appreciate that $10 super chat. See, stuff like that, it's not what I do it for, but I'm very thankful for when y'all do it. Bad Brad, what's up? So it's almost done. We've got about 8,000 stitches left for this. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up for me. It helps the channel. You know what I mean? Helps the channel whenever we're doing stuff. Ricoma has been a big help bringing this in here for me. You know what I mean? I don't ever tell people that I purchased this. You guys know I told you guys last January that I was sponsored by Ricoma, right? You guys got to stay tuned for 2022. See what we got coming up. I got I'm looking to add a new printer in here, so you guys got to stay tuned to see what I'm bringing in here. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. I talk about it with Rye a lot, but I'm looking to add wide format in here too. I wanted to upgrade that to an automatic. I wanted to, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna bring in some new equipment so that we can help speed up the process. And bring in more revenue, right? If I upgrade that, I speed up the process. I do, but I don't bring in more revenue, right? I got 2 jobs that I got to print, like I was showing you. I got that one. Well, it's actually 3. It's for a high school. They got the girls' soccer team, the guys' soccer team, and then I also have to do the cheerleading one, right? So that's 3 jobs that I got to do. Ton of embroidery stuff, right? We got a bunch of it that I got to do. So stay tuned. We'll see what's up. These looking good. The sides missing right there. Right there. I think we might have 1 or 2 that are good. Right now, probably 1 to 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, maybe 7 days, right? I just have so much stuff to do. I just did 50 hats on this, right? And it took me 3 days to do it, just because I'm using one machine. You know what I mean? One using a single head. So I hate to give people a turnaround time whenever I'm really not even sure, because of all the work that we have. You know what I mean? I gotta do these suits, bunch of hats in here, more stuff down there, more stuff down here, these suits in here. Bunch of beanies in there, but all right, Wesley, y'all go check out the Wes. Oh, I was like the Wesley Les. Les, appreciate you. Yeah, safe drive. Go to Virginia. Be careful. It might be cold over there. Hopefully it's not snowing anymore. Do it, man. That's what it's all about. But I appreciate you tuning in, Les. All right, Moss. I don't know if you're still here, but I appreciate you stopping in tonight. So what did I learn tonight about patches is, when it comes to cutting it, you got to be patient with it. Because if you cut it a little bit too far, like I did right here, it's not going to go underneath this satin stitch right here, and it's going to do like that. Right here. Nice. Therese, hope I said that right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you staying in for the long run. It's been a. Have you done heat press patches? Gracie, not yet. That's what I'm just learning right now. I'm getting ready to order I'm looking for the twill that has the backing already on it, so I don't have to do the two-part. Because I know you can order the twill without it, and then you can order the backing, and then do what I'm doing right now. And after I get done, heat press the adhesive to the actual patch, right? So I'm trying to eliminate that part there to where I only have to do one part. Just cut it, trim it, and then I could peel it and then press it onto a hat. That's the next thing I want to do. And that's what I was telling these guys, this guy when he came in here, that I can do patches, right? I can, but I don't have the adhesive backing for the backing. Congratulations. Just got my MT1501 last Friday, so I'm learning it. They tell you not to mess with this, and they tell you not to mess with this. This and this is different for every thread that you use. Just know that. And whenever you're doing that, you're going to have to adjust it, right? This thread right here, when you use this one will break really, really easy, right? This thread will break super easy because it's like paper. And then the polyester, so just know this, there's a classic, see, classic, and then there's a poly neo. So there's two different ones. Let me show you. everything that I have right here, everything that I'm ordering for this whole wall right here is all poly neon. I didn't know that in the beginning. I was just ordering whatever, and then to find out that I was ordering classic. I was ordering classic thread, poly neon thread, and then when I would go to my book, because like I said, I'm trying to order them all, and I was trying to cross them all out of the colors that I had. I was like, why is this color? Why can I not find 1115, right? And it was because it's a classic color, not the poly neon. I've already ordered all their orange, not all of it, but most of it, right? I'm just waiting for my pegs to come in so I can start decorating this wall with all my stuff. And then I put this one here. This is where I keep my wash away. This is a wash away of waters. Whenever you're doing something, you can wash the backing off. This one right here is it's a backing, but it's a thin backing. So whenever you do this, it's easy to tear off. This one's thicker. I like using this one. This is my black twill. It's just a pegboard, and all I did was put those little, whatever these are, peg things on there. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I did, but this one is good. I like this one. I haven't had any problems with it, the Sure Stitch. So I ordered two boxes. This is the one I ordered from Madeira. So I keep one in here because I'm always cautious about running out of stuff, right? So I'll order one, right? And when I run out of this one and I take that one out and put it up here, I'll order another one. Because one thing I don't want to do is run out of stuff, right? I hate to run out of stuff. So I tend to do that a lot. Same thing with my DTF machine. Last thing I want to do is run out of ink, right? So I'll do this. Let me show you. I just ordered. So here's my magenta ink, right? That's how much I have left. This lasts a long time. But look, I got the next one already. Here's my black ink. And here's the other one already. Here's my super cleaner, and look what's right behind it, a full bottle. So when I run out of this one, I'll bring that one to the front and order another one. Same thing with my white ink. I got this one up here. That's a whole gallon of it, but I have another one right here that's halfway full. Because the white ink is what goes the fastest. What really got me was this stuff right here. This stuff. I ran out of this, and I was like, no. I ran out of screen opener, and I ran out of ink remover too. Those are things you don't want to run out of. I didn't run out of emulsion. I didn't run out of this. I still have some. I have like half a gallon left, but I don't want to come down to where I'm right at the end and then that's when you always get your jobs. You know what I mean? You'll be right at the end and you'll get like 4 jobs and you're like, what do I do? You know what I mean? So learn your tension. If you're here's something I could tell you. Who was it? Gracie that just got this. Sorry if I'm like Gracie. All right. So if you're embroidering and whenever it goes to trim, I'll let this finish. It's on its last one. Well, that thing's finishing. Those of you that don't know, here's my storefront, right? So I got a really good deal on this one, right? So this is, we look at this, right? From here, this way is a storefront, right? And then if you look, there's 2 doors. So from here, This way is another storefront. So I got two storefronts for a really good price that I could not beat, right? I used to have, up here in the front is where I have my embroidery stuff, right? I have my embroidery over here because people will come in the store and they would say, do you embroider? Now you don't have to ask, it's right there, right? I don't think they're, you can't, I mean, I guess if you get the literal ones, you know what I mean? It's just the way embroidery is, you know what I mean? I know people that have bought this machine off of my link. Angel, AT Prince, I don't know if he's here, but he has one of these and he does it in his apartment. His apartment. What's up, babe? What's going on? So that's what we were doing embroidery. That's where I do my embroidery. In the beginning, I had this spot over here. People wanted to come in here and buy t-shirts, right? So I had a little area here where I had t-shirts set up and we outgrew it, right? Because we sell a whole bunch of shirts now, right? So, oh look, I just ordered all these. They just came in today. A whole bunch of hoodies. We're selling a ton of hoodies right now. But we now made this over here where we sell all of our blank t-shirts, right? So hoodies, sweatpants, hoodies, Bella Canvas, Next Level, Gildans. I'm trying to get rid of Next Level, Bella Canvas because we sell them over at the vinyl stand. But I'm trying to carry the Gildan stuff because Gildan stepped up their game. Those of you that don't know, Gildan stepped up their game and they now have a soft style, right? That's the sound you want to hear. Right, so we're done. So it's done. Flip. All right, so we're going to bring this out. So this is what I was talking about, right? This has the white edge, right? So now I can just come in here and pull this out. This is my first time doing this, right? But you see, you don't get that white edge, right? You don't get that white edge. See, and it's already cut and it's already trimmed and it's good to go. But now I just got to figure out, right? That's what I said, right? And it's just a trash bag. See, here's where I cut it too small. But don't worry, I'm going to get this and then I'm going to do a full video tutorial on it to show you how this is done the right way. Right? But these aren't bad. First time. They could be a lot better. Trust me. I know they can. Let me just get these out of here. Yeah. So these aren't totally bad. I'm pretty sure if I showed the customer these, they would like them. So yeah, we were talking about Gildan. Gildan stepped up their game, and then yes, Gildan sure did. Gildan also, here's another thing, because I get notifications when Gildan comes out with new stuff. They just came out with a soft style hoodie. So I just ordered some. I wanted to see how they feel. They're a little bit more expensive. If you have a wholesale account, they're a little bit more than the heavy ones, right? Clean up the edge of this. It's getting there. I gotta learn it. I'm gonna learn it, and then once I learn it, y'all will know exactly how to. Y'all will have a resource to go to. If you're already doing it, then maybe you can help me out, right? But yeah, these look good. I mean, they're not the best, but you can see where I cut it too much, right? Or didn't. That was my fault though, because I just, whenever I trimmed it too much. But there's no cutting now, you know what I mean? The other ones we had go in there and cut them all out. But see, switch up the, I'm going to have to switch up the 2, 3, 4, 5, switch up the plastic bag. They said get a thicker one. We'll try that next time. And it's just, you have to be precise with it. You know what I mean? When I say that, is like whenever, if you were here in the beginning, whenever I did this, it did a stitch all the way around it, and then around the twill, and then I went back and I cut the white out, and then I went back and I stitched onto the plastic, and then I had to place these in the spot that they were going to go, right? So when I say you have to be precise, is whenever it comes to cutting the twill, you have to make sure you're precise all the way around, or stuff like that's going to happen. And it happened on a couple of them. There's one. Here's another one right here. If you guys get all the stuff. I'll get to your question in a minute. Those don't look bad. They don't. You know what I mean? These are my first ones. These aren't so bad. The Cameo. I don't use the Cameo, but I know they do the cut thing. You guys get all your stuff first. It's a bit. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, overseas probably a little bit longer to get stuff over there. But yeah, these actually look good. I mean, they look okay. They're my first ones. I won't sell them to him. First of all, this looks horrible because you can see the glue seeping through it. Look at this one's the same way. But like some of these did come out good. If I clean them up, this will look good. And remember, this is the flock that we carry over at the vinyl stand. This one's all jacked up. Oh, that's what I was telling Marissa, who was it? Gracie, you just got it. So whenever you're doing embroidery, right, and whenever it's stitching, right, if it's stitching and it goes to trim, and it goes to trim your design and it leaves a hair, not a hair, but it leaves a thread sticking up. Say you're doing an X and it left the thread sticking up. Then it did another part left the thread sticking up. That's when you have to come and you have to mess with your tension. Mess with your tension up here, and that's whenever you're gonna see that piece of thread that is up it, that's sticking out. Every time it trims it, you're gonna see it go down, down, down towards like nothing, right? So that's where it comes to messing with this stuff. I know they tell you to only mess with this. I don't even use this. I just mess with this stuff here. So if you can, don't do it right away, but eventually you're gonna start doing stuff and you're gonna see like, why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? That's when you have to learn this stuff here. You have to learn your tension, right? Just to let you know, yeah. If when it goes to trim it, the thread sticks up, and it goes to stitch the next one, and as it's stitching, the thread's still sticking up, and the bobbin's not pulling it in. That's what it is. Your tension is too loose. All right. But that's it. I just want to take you guys through these. That's what I'm thinking. My neighbor will get me kicked out. Yeah. So yeah, I know a guy that has one in his apartment. You know what I mean? And he's been running it in his apartment. I haven't asked him how the noise has been in his apartment, but there it is. It's not so bad, but oh, and then what you do is, I think my heat press is off. I also got the Ricoma 16x20 heat press too, look. The Ricoma, I gotta do an unboxing video of this thing, and it's kind of already unboxed and used. But look at that, 16x20. Ricoma sells it. But what you do is, because there's vinyl on here, you would put it under here, and you would heat press the vinyl. You would heat press this, right? So I have a little cheat sheet here for everything that we have at the vinyl stand. So like for the flock, 320 degrees for 16 seconds. So then what I do is I just put it on there, press it for 16 seconds, because right now this vinyl is just sitting on top of there. You know what I mean? So by you heat pressing it onto there, it's actually going to adhere to the patch. You don't have to worry about it coming off. So that's another important part about nice. That's another important part about doing the applique process is making sure that you heat press. So like these, when I did these, after I got done, I heat pressed them to the actual patch so that they wouldn't be floating, right? And they're nice and flat. Looks good. All right, but that's it. Like I told you guys, appreciate you guys that tuned in. We're gonna be doing giveaway, right? We'll be doing like a monthly thing. I don't know if Lori, are you still here? Lori. We'll be doing a monthly giveaway. Everybody's been. I coded my screens today on Instagram, right? I was on okay. I was on Instagram earlier when I came for lunch, and I coded my screens in the light, and everybody is like, "How are you coding your screens in the light?" There's a difference. There's a difference between the light when it comes to coding them, right? In here, this shop, we have those fluorescent lights, right? UV lights, a long period of time coding screens will cure your screen, right? Doing it real quick the way I did it on Instagram is not gonna do it. I coded the screens in the light. I registered the screens in the light, and then I burned the screens and I washed them out, and they're perfect. You know what I mean? They're good, and everybody is like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Just do it, try it. It's not gonna hurt." You know what I mean? Everybody talks about you have to have it in a dark room, a super dark room to do it. No. And then I just put them out here to dry, right? Because it was already too late to do them. But that's that's the boys soccer stuff that I gotta do. So I gotta get that stuff ready to get it out of here. Yeah. Okay, Lori. So what we're gonna be doing? Watch it. That's my office. Nice and clean, right? We're gonna be doing Gina anytime. That's what I'm about. I'm about sharing knowledge. So I'm gonna do next month. I'm gonna do a giveaway for $100 to the vinyl stand. I'm gonna pay for it. Hard Hustle Printing is gonna pay the vinyl stand $100, and then whoever wins will be able to purchase $100 worth of vinyl, and I will pay for it with Hard Hustle Printing because we keep both businesses apart. Just to let you guys know that, right? We don't combine them together. So just know that next month, starting in February, like I said, we're not going to pick a day when we're going to do it. It's going to be a random day. And then when we're live, I will give away $100 to a subscriber or follower or anybody that's on the live, right? You don't have to follow me. You don't have to subscribe to me. But in order to find out when I'm going to do it, you obviously have to be subscribed, right? So starting next month, February, we'll be doing that, right? So hopefully you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you click that bell so that you'll be notified whenever I go live and I do stuff like that, all right? So I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Yeah, so we're going to do that, right? And if you're here local, just know over at the vinyl stand, Lori and the girls are giving away a 5-in-1 heat press February 1st, but you have to be local. It's here for the local customers, right? So if you're local and you're here, go in the store, spend $20, and you'll have your name entered into the giveaway so that you could have a chance to win that 5-in-1 heat press, right? Also, we have scrap boxes. How much are the scrap boxes, Lori? I know they just did a bunch of scrap boxes. Make sure you guys follow the vinyl stand on TikTok and Instagram. That's where they put a lot of the stuff out that we're doing over there. I'm moving over there. I just did, Gina, I just did for December. I gave away 2 heat presses here at this location. I gave away one here local, and then I gave away one to a lady in California. Thomas said, I've been leaving for the last 30 minutes. I appreciate you staying, Thomas. Oh, my phone fell. See, I don't have my dang. It's your fault that I didn't win. So Rice salty. Oh, it's the wrong way. My fault. Rice said it was my fault that he didn't win the free jet or the DTF printer over there at Omni. Yeah, so at the vinyl stand we have scrap boxes of vinyl for 15 bucks. So if you guys haven't tried the B-Flex vinyl and you want to try it out, check out the vinyl stand. And we're doing we had a whole bunch of scrap pieces, so they're giving them away, not giving them away, but they're selling them for $15. Appreciate you guys tuning in again tonight. We attempted patches, they came out okay, but they could be better. I'm winning with knowledge here. Appreciate that. We attempted patches. We did 6 of them on a single run, and probably like 2 or 3 of them came out right. But it's all good, right? It's all good. It's a learning process. I wanted to go live to show real, not like a video where I can start the video and then maybe take 2 weeks to film that video and then show you that there was no flaws in the video, right? We're located in Evans, Georgia. Evans, Georgia, by Fort Gordon. Any rhinestones yet? No, not yet. We're looking into some stuff, but we'll see what we got coming up. I appreciate. Good to know. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. It's almost been 2 hours. In 2 minutes, it'll be 2 hours. We did 6 patches in 2 hours. I'm gonna get with the digitizer, let them know what was up with it in the beginning when it was giving me a little bit of problem. Let them know he needs to change up some stuff on it so that we can run it right. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in to this video tonight. Like I said, it's rare. It's hard to do videos, but I told you every month we're gonna do a $100 giveaway for the vinyl stand, and I'm gonna pay for it here. So make sure you guys tune into that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys will be notified when we do that, right? So everybody, stay blessed, stay healthy, and until next time, keep pressing. You're good, right? Hey, appreciate you guys. Take it easy and keep pressing.